So let's run through how the week started for us here in this community. So I will zoom right into this area. So this was where we were during the beginning of the week. Remember, we had this signal at the beginning of the week when we saw price started with a very strong bearish momentum, as you will see here, then continue by pressure around this area, led into a situation where we begin to suspect that buyers might likely come in. And coupled with the fact that we saw the sharp rejection of this ascending trend line, remember we had an ascending trend line identified at the beginning of the week, which of course was supposed to be serving as a yardstick to guide our trading activity for the week. So as a result of this observation, we decided to take advantage of a bullish momentum if price breaks out of the $1,956.50 level. And since that moment, we have been buying, maximizing the potential of that bullish move by adding more positions at the breakout of the 1,960. We also added one at the 1,963. We added more at the 1,967, giving us about 4 positions running at that point in time, making us scoop over 200 pips before the bearish momentum began. And I told you that I missed out on that bearish move because I was thinking that that was going to be a retracement of the bullish momentum, as I was looking forward to where the retracement phase will end to join the bullish move. Now, on Tuesday's trading session, we saw our price action fell into the ascending trend line zone. And of course, that level, that zone also shares a confluence with where we bought the gold at the beginning of the week. And because of the memory for buying power around that area, we said we were going to be joining a bullish momentum at that point. And I told us all that for those who are profitable on the XAUUSD so far the week, we could afford to leverage on some of the profit we had made so far to test waters above the 1,956. And of course, we had a buy stop order triggered, but unfortunately, we were taken out of the buy position. I saw a comment here now. Backdoor says that please can you fix the double audio? Okay, let me see. I think the thing is fine for my monitoring device. I will advise you to restart your app, please, so that you can reset the system and get a better quality, okay? My monitoring device says here is okay. And if anyone says it's still the same, please let me know in the comment section and I'll try to make further adjustment to make things fine, all right? So please let me know in the comment section, please. So we took advantage of more buy positions here as we were stopped out, unfortunately, on that one. But we were also on standby to capitalize on the bearish move too. Remember, we said if price does break down the ascending trend line, retest of structure will welcome selling opportunities. And of course, that was exactly what happened. We saw the breakdown, retest, and since that moment, we have been selling more of the XAUUSD. Now, until yesterday, now we begin to see signs that price is within a range. Of course, we saw for the last 48 hours, in fact, price has been caught within the range between the 1,938 and the 1,930 to emphasize the level of indecision in this market. And in fact, yesterday, I think we had a new chart to help us guide our trading activity for yesterday. So this is what we saw during our live session yesterday. So we have this very simple setup. We have a range where price has been caught within the 1,938 and the 1,933.50 level. And this is a fallout. This is coming after a very, very strong bearish momentum, making this consolidation phase potentially transition to a downtrend continuation. So if you look at the impulsive move that brought us to this point, you will see price has been falling into this range, and if this continues like this, a breakdown will be giving us something like a bearish rectangular pattern to incite a bearish move. And during the New York session yesterday, we had a breakdown of the 1,000 $933.50 level, which of course triggered the sell position. And since yesterday, price action has still really not shown that traction to favor a particular direction at this point in time. So presently we still have a sell position running, which is still currently running with about let's see, about 8 pips in profit at this point. But one thing I can say here is that sellers are still struggling to further gain that momentum. Now, with this situation we have here, how do we intend to position ourselves for today's trading session? Well, the market is still in a limbo right now. There is still an indecision phase right now. And of course, we all know why that is. We're expecting a major event today, that is the NFP. And of course, when such event is gradually coming near, there is this chance that liquidity will reduce in the market as major key players in the market will withdraw their funds, waiting for clues from the data that will come from the NFP. Now, one of the things I can project here from a technical standpoint is this. You know how we do it whenever we have a range like this. We want to wait patiently for either the breakout of the resistance line to give us buying opportunity or the breakdown of the support line to give us selling opportunities. Now, as long as price remains below the $1,933.50 level, we shall still remain very bearish, where we will look out for more opportunities at the further breakdown retest of the $1,929.50 level. So if price still falls below these levels, we shall feel comfortable in our sell position. However, a breakout of the 1,938 level will welcome an opportunity to buy. Now, if we are going to be buying above the 1,938, that means our sell position will be taken out. And of course, a breakout retest of the structure will give us a confirmation that we are good to buy the XAUUSD. So you would agree with me that we are at a crucial moment in the market right now, where this area here between the 1,938 and the $1,933.50 level is going to be our center of focus for today. Now, depending on how price action reacts to either the resistance line or the support line here will determine if we are going to be buying or selling for today. So let's keep this in mind. Let's mark these levels out on our chart and let's be prepared to capitalize on this potential trading opportunity for today. And always remember that you want to have your stop losses in place, as you want to protect your portfolio against any sudden move that can wipe your position out. So it's better that we have a considerable risk amount on our positions than to risk a huge amount and you taking out and you cannot live to trade another day. So it's very important to live to trade another day. So in that regard, risk as minimal as possible. Risk what you can afford to lose on every trade. Risk something that your emotions can handle. So that is that on the XAUUSD for today. And